you're in the people business. And when you don't care about the people who report to you, it's time to go find an individual contributor role. And that's okay. Lots of people get burned out on management, and I think you guys can understand why, right? One of the most amazing things about people is they'll never cease to amaze you. And so leading a group of people is a tough job. And if you don't care for the people, you won't be a good leader, right? You got to care for the people. You got to care about not just what they do in that 8-hour day, but you got to go a little further than that. You got to know a little something about them. You got to connect with them somehow, some way, right? Our junior leaders, the ones who haven't been leading very long, not very experienced at leading, have struggled with this concept. I even had one of them say to me once, I don't want to date my employees, I just want to lead them. Okay? And I offer that with respect, okay? And we should smile, because the experience will take care of that over time for that person. But the point is that person was struggling with how do I connect with people. That person probably came out of an analyst role of some kind, right? Which is okay. But without some leadership experience, this person had no ability to really connect with the employees. Do employees want to know that you care a little bit about them as a person, as well as the job that they perform? Sure they do. How much trouble is it to learn the first names of the children of the employees that work for you? Is that really hard to do? It's not very hard to do. How many people like to talk about their children? Generally, right? Most of the time they want to say good things about their kids. Everybody wants to do that, right? It's a common human condition. Bosses who are interested in that are seen as inspirational. Some people try to remember birthdays. I don't care what you do. Connect with your people. Stay connected with them. Care about them. You guys have a unique role in that you manage a lot of what I'm going to call individual contributors. I don't know the job titles that report to y'all, but if most of you guys are supervisors, then you're at the very front of the front lines, right? You're the one thing touching our employee base out there, closer than Brandy or me or some other people in this room, okay? I want you to remember this about people. This is what you got to be prepared for as a leader. Those people, every morning when they get up and they put their feet on the floor, they're voting whether to follow you as a leader or not, because there's nothing forcing them to come to Alltel. There's plenty of other jobs, okay? They could go do a lot of other things. So every morning they're voting for you as a leader. And one of the things they're going to use to make that vote is, do you care for me? Sometime in your career, it'll probably happen more than once, okay? You're going to have an employee come into work, and that employee has just had a spouse leave, a death in the family, a kid drop out of school, some sort of health condition that finally broke the family. There's going to be something going on in that employee's life, and they're going to look at you as their leader, and they're going to say, just help me make it through the next 8 hours. Don't ask me about this report due a month from now. Just get me through today. And you've got to be able to do that as their leader. You've got to be able to do that. You can't do that if you don't care for them, because at that moment in time, that's what they need from you. They need a human connection. You may be the only place they can get it. Okay?